The hive cluster is under attack.
Live for the swarm.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, it's going to be a collection of smart and quick replays found by RJB of RJB TV fame. Number one here is going to be here on Neo Sylphid. Topside going to be Rush ASL finalist, and in the bottom left here, it's going to be Best, an excellent Protoss player here on Neo Sylphid. I put RJB to work finding cheese games from his vast collection of replays that he has. He had a hard time finding any because, I don't know, these days pro players are prepared for cheese, right? So he said, I'm going to send you a few replays of smart and quick strategies. So, let's see what he means by that. The probe moving out here. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, 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 bum. And a supply depot going down. Supply depot, pylon, PVT at its most normal. You can go Nexus first. You can go Command Center first, but if Dragoons show up as Terran or Vultures show up as Protoss, you are pretty much dead. So slow and steady wins the race. Gateway opening here. Yes, indeed. And a barracks. Anyway, hit that like button if you're excited to see what smart and quick replays entail here today. Check out RJB at youtube.com/RJB_TV. Oh, /@ RJB_TV. I don't know, man, whose ever idea it was to put an @ sign in the URL for YouTube creators. Blech, that was a bad idea. I'm just youtube.com/FalconPaladin. I don't know why RJB can't be youtube.com/RJB. Anyway, whoa! Pulling the probes here. Okay, I kind of feel like this is cheese, RJB. What? Give it. Can he complete the barracks? Yes, he did complete the barracks, but there are 7 probes here. 7 probes. Okay, SCVs are the better fighters, but yeah, probes do heal themselves. Oh my gosh. All right, so that was a bad idea. Okay. So I don't know what Best was thinking here. Maybe he just didn't want to go to a long game versus Rush. Bunker got up and got a Marine inside the bunker. The Zealot says, all right, I'll go into the main base instead. Everything is A-okay that way. SCVs, drill. This cannot work for Best. I'm going to be super impressed if it does. He's an incredible Protoss player. He's like really good right now. He's doing excellent in ASL, but it's 13 to 11 workers. It's a ton of lost mining time here for Rush. And I mean, a ton of lost workers there from Best too, in all fairness. Dude, this SCV blocking right now is disgustingly good. It is so good. Ooh, Marine goes, okay, hang on. 2 Zealots on top of your SCVs. They're body blocking so you can't get right on top of the Marine here, but it takes 8,000 hits for a Marine to kill a Zealot. This guy's already pretty injured though, so fair enough, I suppose. Oops, Zealot down. Go look at that positioning. Look, oh, more workers dying. It's 8 to 13 workers, and another Zealot shows up. The Marine tries to avoid taking direct shots. Took one there. Another Marine joins the party here. This is really good. This is pretty good Zealot control right now, honestly. I mean, I don't know, but getting behind the mineral line, that really works against Zerg. Not so much a thing that happened. Oh, get this guy. Get him. He's trying to get inside the bunker. Whatever. Don't worry about him. Get inside the main base. Because Zealot Buddy just died there too. 8 to 15 workers. This is like when Bisu just Zealot pressures a Zerg player until they die. That's what Best is going for here, but I haven't really seen one in a PvT. It's at 16 to 8 workers. I think Rush is safe against further Zealot pressure. Oh, he's bringing his own SCVs across the map. Bunch of this is army value is just hugely favoring Rush right now. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good. There's literally nothing going on. There's a Dragoon on the way, a Zealot. So there's like 2 Zealots out with a Dragoon on the way here, pulling the boys in response to the pulling the boys the other way. Holy crap. All right, probes coming in here too. So yeah, this was kind of a cheese opening with a response of a cheese follow-up. 18 to 10 workers. But the Marine count, it's so hard to say who's going to win this thing. I don't know. This is crazy. The Marines are getting surrounded. They're all dying, and that's a GG. Best gets it. Rush taps out. He brought too much of his economy along. Lost all of his Marines, except for this guy. This one Marine. Actually, there are 2 Marines that weren't part of the party there, but all his SCVs are getting surrounded and massacred. Oh, man. That was crazy. That was a crazy game 1. Smart and quick indeed. Good reaction there. I mean, I guess the reaction was okay from Rush. But yeah, these workers, it was a little bit premature. I'm trying to figure this out. These Marines are already pretty bruised up. There are how many SCVs here? 5 SCVs versus 12 probes. Yeah, I don't know. That Zealot died. But a Dragoon's out here for best. He's got more workers. He wins this battle. He goes back home. He wins this thing. Just on worker count alone, which is why Rush came after him in the first place. He knew the worker count was going to be rough for him. So yeah, nicely done. 7,500 points there for Best, 6,000 points there from Rush. Crazy stuff. Produced the same number of units. Best killed more. That's the big deal there. The worker count was so disparate at the end of the match. Total spent there was Best outspending because of how much lost mining time there was to the Zealots inside his main base for Rush. So sure, a lot of lost mining time, obviously, from Best with the early probe attack, but man, that was crazy good. All right, game 1 in the bag. That was super fun. Workers attacking workers in PvT, not something we see a lot on the channel at all. So, wow, what do we have in store here? What's next? We're back on Neo Sylphid. It's action. It's Snow. Topside Protoss. Going to be Snow, probably the best Protoss player in the world right now. And in the bottom right, it's going to be Action, an insanely good action, macro-oriented player. But this is Smart and Quick Games. So, Action, I hate to break it to you, there's not going to be a late game here today. Woof! Yeah, RJB on the Sunday stream last Sunday said that Snow's recent professional tournament record over the last couple of months is like 132 and like 40 or something. It's crazy good, man. Like what he's been capable of. He's the best Protoss player in the world right now, bar none. It's our guy. So I'm curious to see what he does in the future. I like that he's involved here in these games. Action. Sending Terry the Overlord up. We do have that Terry merch. That's right. You're part of a Smart and Quick compilation today now, Terry. That's some pretty cool stuff. Or Quick and Smart. I don't think it really matters. English dictates it doesn't matter what order those adjectives are in. But check out Terry merch at falconpaladin.store. Heck yes. That's what we're here for. Probe's scouting the wrong way. Terry's scouting the right way. But Terry is slow and the probe is fast. So the probe will probably get a scout off on the Zerg before the Overlord gets a scout on the Protoss. Now, nothing too crazy so far. We didn't see a very fast pool, like a crazy 4 pool or something stupid from Action. That's not even really viable anymore these days. Like I said, the professionals know all the standard cheeses, and they know how to handle them. That's why Best showing up at a weird timing with a ton of probes and a couple Zealots was like, what? Yeah, Rush struggled. Hatch first. Okay, so he's probably not the reason this is a quick game. Yeah, that's a Forge opening from Snow, too. Interesting. That's weird. So it's going to be a shorter match, but both players went for pretty macro-oriented openings, right? Forge is not aggressive unless you're cannon rushing, which, I don't know, you could probably get away with here because that spawning pool is like 20% complete. Okay, more than 20, but not that much. Guess is what I'm saying. Terry comes in here, says, you need to throw it. Yep, Nexus, great. Great. Nexus comes down. He knows it's not a cannon rush because a Nexus is coming down for the Protoss. What Protoss goes for a fast Nexus and tries to cannon rush their Zerg opponent? An insane, a bad player. That's who. That's who we're looking at. Anyway, again, super thanks to RJB for sending me these replays, going through his humongous collection, finding the best ones for me. He's great. Honestly, check him out. YouTube.com/@RJB_TV if you like fastest map especially. just go there, leave a comment on one of his videos, just thanking him for all of the content he supplies to the channel. He doesn't send me bad replays. He only sends me the best, most interesting, crazy good ones. It's the RJB stamp of approval, man. Dude, Action's getting a third base here, which he should, because that's a fast nexus from the Protoss. So sure, third base timing, 3 minutes. Loving it. Now the question is this some kind of a Hydra push out of Action, which you can do off of 3 bases? You don't saturate the third at all. You just use that for the larva. And you just try to pump Hydras out. And then get here before Storm finishes. We've seen this a billion times, right? We've all watched StarCraft enough over the years. That's a strategy that is older than people watching this. Honestly, there are some people watching this replay right now who are younger than the, like, 3 base Hydra push before Storm is out and then try to win. It's a pretty strong strategy, right? Cybernetics core on the way, metabolic boost coming in, Hydralisk Den. It is a Hydra Den opening. Not going for a lair, so that leads more credence to this whole Hydralisk thing. So now I'm curious, because RJB probably wouldn't just send me a regular old Hydra push wins the game kind of a thing. It's got to be interesting in some way, right? It's got to be smart. And just doing that isn't smart. That's just you got there, your opponent was underprepared, and you win the game. Maybe something that Snow does to hold it is interesting. Yeah, and that speed upgrade indicates, yeah, we're going to go Hydra push. Zealot at the third base. We'll kill it eventually. But, you know, not for a minute. Stargate on the way from Snow. No big surprise there at all. So, yeah, not going DTs. At least not, you know, not right now. It's not that he can't go for DT tech, because that is a Citadel, and that could just be Zealot legs, but it also could be Dark Templar. Yeah, a DT Corsair response. I kind of like that. Like a DT Corsair response. Wow, that's such a good Zealot macro there. In response to a Hydra push is kind of insane. Because the DTs will get the Hydras off your front porch. The Corsairs will kill any Overlords in the area. And then Snow just kind of Zealot pressuring just a little bit. Like not going crazy with it like Bisu would with 2 gates. And just sending. Beautiful Zealot positioning here, though. He's going to die, but, you know, he's going to get 3 kills. It's fine. I mean, ideally you want 4, but 3 is much better than the alternatives of 0, 1, or 2. Citadel not really getting that leg upgrade. Cool, because the Templar Archives is on the way. Yeah, this might just be in response to a big Hydra push. DT Corsair, which, again, not exactly a new concept. But we'll see what we get here. 1 cannon, not really enough, unfortunately, to save the day here. Okay, cannon down, another cannon warping in. Focusing that down would be massively. There you go. Ah, it's not even a wall. Lings slip through. Okay, so Snow's in all of the trouble today. Yeah, not enough cannons to hold there for whatever his plan was to deal with that. Bam. Snow is gone. So yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think here. Is it just I'm not as familiar with, maybe the third base was a fake out? Maybe getting a third base with a Hydra timing is not as normal, right? So Snow saw the third base, didn't prepare for it properly because assumed it was just going to be macro, and it's Action we're talking about too. So that's part of it. And then Action just went, okay, I'm not going to saturate the third base, which he didn't. Going to have minimal saturation here. Like there's only 1 gas taken, and he's only got like 1 worker on this thing too, I assume, at this point anyway. And then just showed up with not like a billion Hydras, but enough Hydras to get in there at the time when there's 1 cannon. No other cannons exist. There are some warping in, but those don't really provide any help, do they? And then this isn't even a wall. The Lings got through too. That was massive. That was really big stuff. So Action takes down Snow with a bit of a fake out. Gets that win. Nice. So that's game 2. Not as insane as game 1, but how many games are going to be as insane as game 1? Both players have equal scores effectively. Action outproduces, but a lot of that is 2 Lings versus 1 Zealot. I mean, whatever. You know how that cost works. And then resources here. Snow just had a lot more resources, just more workers, kind of paid for over-probing there a little bit. So Action gets that win. Cool. Game numero 2 in the books. Game numero 3 next. Sacsri, ForGG, Fighting Spirit. Top left, it's going to be Sacsri, our Zerg player. Bottom left, it's going to be ForGG, playing under a barcode here. But RJB has his ways of finding out who barcode players are, usually by checking their hotkey setup and their average APM throughout the game. So this is ForGG here on Fighting Spirit. So a ZVT here after a PVT and a PVZ. Just, you know, rounding out the matchups. Terry the Overlord doing it, Terry the Overlord stuff. I'm curious to see who's going to be the one with the quick and smart strategy here today in game number 3. Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be some kind of a proxy? This is a big 4-player map. Hard to get proxies done. Hard to go for ling rushes too on this map too, because you gotta find your opponent. The timing doesn't work out if you don't know where your opponent is and you're kind of searching around the whole time. And if you're rushing, so sending a worker out across the map to scout all the potential locations is just, it slows down your rush, and that's real bad. So sometimes we see Terran players especially throw barracks kind of in the middle, just kind of split the difference between all 3 places where the opponent can be. But there'd already be an SCV heading out now if that's what was under the plan from ForGG. So I'm curious to see what Sacsri is going to do. It's either an overpull or a hatch first. Those are your options, good sir. Not much else you can do here. I mean, I guess you could go gas before pull, but that'd be a weird build. Would indicate you want to get speed super fast, which I guess isn't crazy. Not the craziest thing I've ever heard. 2 drones moving out. One probably for scouting and one for a natural. So you there. You make a natural. Boop. And you there. You go scout. All right, cool. So it is sending a drone out for scouting, but again, no pool, so no rushes or anything. Barracks coming up inside ForGG's base. Super rad. That is also very cool stuff. Boom, boom, boom. And I guess just a plug for me, I'm here 6 times a week with broodwar content. I don't miss days, okay? If it's ever like a Wednesday and you're like, Falcon hasn't posted a replay in a couple days. Lies. Super lies. I have. Come directly to youtube.com/Falcon Paladin. It's probably that YouTube isn't recommending your videos to me because the algorithm is whatever. The algorithm does algorithmy things. But if you ever find yourself thinking, did Falcon stop casting? I didn't. I really didn't. I promise. I've been doing this on a really tight schedule for 8 years now. So I'm here for you. Just keep that in mind. All right. Well, yep, now saturating as extractor. Not going to be fast gas, if gas at all. Maybe going for a lair, or not going to be fast speed, if speed at all. Might go for a lair. That is pretty traditional stuff. Obviously, Marine moving out for pressuring purposes, and a factory on the way. So not going for like a 2 racks or 3 racks or SK Terran opening at all. Going right into factory, which ForGG likes to do. He's one of the more common meching players, which every Terran player is going to be happy to see because they love the mech. So Marine shows up, and there's lings popping out, and the Marine says, oh, that sucks. I really didn't come down here with the intent of getting smacked in the back by Zerglings. Rest in peace, Marvin the Marine. All right. Ooh, quick burrow. Whoa. Sacsri spends the first 100 gas on burrow instead of a lair and instead of ling speed. What? And it's going to be vultures with speed. It's going to be a starport off of 1 base from ForGG, which is aggressive as all get out. Is he going to go for 2-port Wraith here with the little vulture support? I kind of like that. But yeah, burrow. Like the... I don't know what the usability of burrow is in this matchup. I'm trying to figure it out. You can set traps with burrow. You can block expansions with burrow. I guess that's like... yeah, I don't know. Oh, that vulture. Oh, man. Almost got I feel like should have got surrounded. Sacsri messed that one up a little bit. Probably. So, Ling's cruising down. There is a dropship on the way. Okay. So we're going to drop vultures into the main base, bypass the sunken at the front. Pretty good stuff. Holding the ramp. That is a lot of Ling. Sacsri is sending it, and then he burrows. See, but like... neat? I'm trying to figure out why this matters. Like, I guess your Zerglings are healing up while they're underground, but not fast. I mean, it's not any more quickly than they do above ground. And I guess the vultures don't regen health unless they're getting repaired. So it's like a tiny, tiny bit of an HP advantage. I love this. He's like, oh, well, I guess the burrow means... Okay, and I guess the burrow means that the vultures can't move out unless they get dropped. But if they get picked up at a drop ship, then the lings are going to unburrow and get in here and ruin everything. That's kind of smart. I like that. And the hydras come in and like, hey, if you want to jump, here we go. We got lings, we got hydras. Spider mines are up. Nice target on the spider mine. Lings go. Oh, spider mines get obliterated. Beautiful micro there from Sacsri. Holy crap. Now the dropship's going to die. Oh my gosh, the dropship's going to die. All of ForGG's great plans are falling apart here. Going after the SCVs on gas a little bit. Sure, SCVs have to pull, have to join the party here. Hydras taking attacks, but more Hydras coming down. Oh, these vultures are both dead. Although, laying spider mines does buy you like half a second. So that's good. SCV's getting these dudes. Oh, and then they burrow, and then more dudes come from the other direction, and the SCVs are like, hey, knock it off, spider mine. Oh, doing friendly fire SCV kills there. A couple Hydras died there, too. Yes. La, la, la. Dragging the spider mine. All the spider mines are gone. Let's go, Hydras. I like this. This is great from Sacsri. Holy cannoli. Yeah, trying to get spider mines in here. Overlord's showing up. I don't know if this is not Terry, but whoa, spider mines. Really problematic for these Hydras. Control tower down. No wraith, or actually wraiths can be produced. Yeah, one wraith versus Hydras. Not going to have a good time, but the Hydras are busy dealing with SCVs, which is cool. More Hydras coming down here. This is a pretty thin situation, and bam, ForGG taps out. Sacsri with the super fast. Super fast burrow timing there. That was something. Oh, that was amazing. That was definitely something funny. Well done there. I liked the burrow on the ramp because, yeah, the vultures can't move out. They get unburrowed and trapped. And the Hydra's burrowing down here. ForGG was like, he didn't have a ComSat station. This is a problem. Didn't have the time to make a science facility and get a science vessel out either. So, awesome. That was super, super cool stuff from Sacsri. Like, I am inspired by that play by him. What's he got? 15 drones? Yeah, 15 drones. 1 gas. It's basically what we saw from Action, except against a Terran player. And by golly, it worked. Would have worked if it had been Marines, too, I'm pretty sure. Super cool. Like, super cool stuff. All right, man. That was game 3. We have more. We've got more in the docket here today. Sacsri wins it in 7 minutes, 152 or 15,000 to 13,000 points. Out killing the Terran player quite nicely. A lot of SCVs died there. Absolutely, yes. And outspending the Terran, too. A lot of SCVs out there losing that mining time. So Sacsri sneaking in the fast burrow. Love it. Like it a lot. Let's go into game number 4. Numero 4. It's Rush, it's Snow, it's Fighting Spirit. Top left, it is going to be Rush. Bottom right, going to be Snow. So more PvT action here with players we've seen already today. ASL combatants, all of them. We've got Queen watching. We have Bisu watching. I'm not entirely sure who Bisu is. Let's go ahead and get rid of their vision here. Cool, cool, cool. Excellent. Hope everyone's having a great time. Let's see, by the time this thing posts, I'll have seen John Wick 4, which I'm pretty excited for. I've really enjoyed 1 through 3. It's got some of the best action in the history of action, man. It's just tight. It's awesome. It's super cool. I watched the Duel of the Fates fight from Star Wars Episode 1 the other day. There was a discussion in the Discord server about it, which, by the way, join the Discord server. It's a good place to hang out with people like me. I'm in there pretty much all day. If you want to get my attention, Discord's like the place to be. Anyway, point being, somebody posted a link to it, so I watched it, and I was like, man, this fight is not as tight or, like, well choreographed as I remember it being. And maybe for the time it was. Maybe for 1990, 7 or 8 or whenever it was very tight and great choreography. But it's just gotten so much better. Like, comparing John Wick to that is completely unfair. But it's a 20-year difference. It's like, John Wick 1 came out, yeah, 20 years after episode 1, so, bloop, you know. It makes sense. Things get better as time goes on, yeah? Yeah. Anyway, gateway up for the Protoss. We've got ourselves a barracks up for the Terran. All's well that ends well. Well. All's well that begins well. Yeah, just cybernetics core. Neat. Probably a factory. Okay, so this is as standard as a PvT can be at the 2.5 minute mark. Zealot moving out for that zealot pressure. Snow gonna try to mess with our guy Rush's face. And by that I mean his brain, because zealot pressure shows up. You've seen Artosis. You've seen how Artosis reacts when zealots show up in his base. He hates it. He goes nuts. It's tilting. And that, I mean, if you can tilt your opponent, tilt him. That is absolutely how it's supposed to work. I feel like my early aggression in my games does not tilt my opponents. They're just like, ah, yes, whatever. Early pressure. Let me handle this perfectly and calmly and coolly as I can possibly be. Like, why are you getting mad? Why are you making mistakes? This is not okay. I guess my pressure is not good enough. Barracks coming up at the front door of Rush. Dragoons moving out. Singularity charge here too. Vulture on the way. Yeah, this could be a 30-minute game as far as I know. Curious to see what about it is different. Why RJB included it in this compilation, in this collection of replays. Ooh. Maybe it's the Zealot Dragoon aspect of it? I don't know. SCV here for scouting purposes. You don't have an extra gateway. It's about all the information that I have that I didn't already have, right? It's just the lack of extra gates being thrown down. So probably expansion timing here from Snow. About 370 minerals there will tell us that story. Trying to get a run by. Oh boy. Alright, so they get a run by. Now the Marines don't fight inside the bunker, which is not what they want to be doing. SCVs have to be pulled into the fight as well. God, the Marines take a couple hits. They have to go back inside the bunker. This is absolutely crazy stuff here. Dragoon, the micro here is insane. He hasn't killed anything yet. There we go. Gets a Zealot or Marine kill. Zealot in here picking off SCVs. You're still trying to build this command center, huh? Yeah, just a run by. Just an absolute Dragoon run by here. Snow, you madman. Keeping this one to knock down the command center. That's not even done building yet. This total. Oh, the Vulture dies. Another Vulture comes out, and it's taking big hits from this Dragoon the whole time. It doesn't have spider mines. It doesn't have the speed upgrade. And it stops to get repaired and dies as a result. That's GG. We're done. There's no way that Rush wins this thing. Snow. Just going for the run by. That's all it takes. Dude. Why don't more Protoss players do this? Oh, there's a bunker? No need to back off. Just run right past it. You have to have Snow's micro, though. And once again, this is Snow, the current monster Protoss in StarCraft. Like, I'm officially naming him the Monster Toss because of this stuff. And that's it, man. Rush taps out. And our Protoss dude, Snow, gets that win. GG. Holy crap. That was amazing. Like, that was truly incredible. I just Snow, there's your vision. Snow's vision is back. That was why don't more Protoss just walk past the bunker? I guess they're not all Snow. They don't have the micro. That Dragoon micro though, 5 and 5 kills a piece is insanely good. 4 kills on that dude. This Dragoon's got 4. Just mind-blowing levels of efficiency there. Yeah, 10,000 or yeah, 10,000 to 6,000 points there in favor of Snow. 18-0 kill death ratio. That's nuts. He didn't lose a single anything. Okay, that's brutal. That's brutal. Oh. Okay, we have to include that in the thumbnail. Hold on a sec. Boop. Did that do a screenshot? Should have done a screenshot. All right. Then resources there. Snow's just better. I mean, obviously, because duh. Is this not print screening? Whatever, we'll figure it out. Okay, nice! Dude, I mean, what else can we say about Snow other than what's already been said? We've got more! Hit that like button if you haven't already. We're on Circuit Breakers. It's Bisu, it's Flash. Bottom right, Bisu. Bottom left, Flash. Who's going to be the aggressive player in this replay? We don't know. But it's going to be good. Anyway, yeah, what else can we talk about here? Hope things are fantastic wherever you happen to be. Utah got absolutely dumped on with snow this winter, which is excellent because we've been in drought conditions for like the last 5 years. So getting record amounts of snow over here has been fantastic for us. Really nice. Like record-breaking snow at our ski resorts, which is a good place where we can track it, right? Because it's up in the mountains and that's where all the snow comes in and it comes down the rivers and feeds into places, and that's how we get our water. But yeah, like Alta Ski Resort, record-breaking something like 140 feet, something. Some huge number of snow. So it's good. Good stuff. We really needed it, so it worked out in the end. But yeah, who's going to be our dude? Steve the SCV's here. There's Steve the SCV merch. Did we mention that previously? Steve the SCV merch is here. We're working on Protoss merch for y'all. Gotta come to some kind of a consensus because you guys have all different ideas for what you want to name the probe, or some of you just want to do a Bob the Zealot kind of a thing because you like the Zealot. He's cool. Understandable. Holy Nexus first, Batman. Okay. That's bad. That's really bad. Against Flash? Seriously? Man, Bisu is really risking it for the biscuit here. Because this gets punished. We've seen Idra punish this strategy. I mean, not from Flash, or obviously, not from Bisu, obviously, but yeah, you come up, you throw it on a bunker, you put Marines in it, and you shut it down, and you win. It's awesome. So I'm curious to see. Flash is not scouting this, mind you. He is going to scout top left, and then top right, and then bottom right, which means he's going to be late on the scout, which means Bisu might just straight up get away with this thing. Because he's expanding behind it, but he's late. And the Protoss being ahead in economy is what they want to be, but the earlier and the more they're ahead of economy, it's going to be good. It's going to be even better. So 2-gate on the follow-up with gas. Oh, he's not actually scouting top right. Maybe he read where Bisu's probe was coming from and was like, la 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 la, la 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 la. Hey, that's a Nexus first. All right, well, let's see what we got here. Yes, double gateway. So it's not incredible amounts of greed here. It's not like Bisu went for a third Nexus before gate or anything insane like that. So what's the response? What's Flash going to do? Is he going to try to throw down a third base of his own? Is he just going to be fine being on kind of 2 bases to 2 bases here? It's not like his command center is way behind the Nexus here, right? Yeah, I mean, this is Bisu being like, don't build a bunker. Don't build a bunker. Don't build a bunker. Get out of here. Don't build a bunker. So here comes Flash with a Marine. Now, 1 Marine and an SCV normally would not be enough to do anything here. But, oh, 2 Marines. Okay, this is better. But yeah, this is Flash. Flash Micro, everybody. Zealot here. Good, good. Zealot here. 2 Dragoons coming out too. I think Bisu's going to be able to hold this. Yeah, look at these Marines being like, we know we're being controlled by Flash, but we have no interest in trying to kill a Zealot with 2 Marines. Oh, 2 Zealots with 2 Marines. Yeah, not even close. Not even remotely close. Bunker coming up at the front because of the incoming pressure. Factory on the way from Flash at about 4 minutes. And then Bisu pulling back. It was an attempted bit of pressure there, but man, Bisu got those zealots out fast. That 2-gate was a great follow-up to the Nexus first. Now he's on Dragoons already, and he's going to get Singularity Charge here now. Now would be good. He does not have the minerals for that, though, and he is not really saving up for it at all, it seems like. He's just making probes and more Dragoons and stuff. Understandable. Well, maybe he's going to walk past the bunker. We've seen that already today. Pretty quick robotics facility, but again, that could be aggressive Reavers, or it could just be to deal with the spider mines. We know how this works. Okay, here we go. You're going to sit outside, or you're going to go for it? Dude, the repair. Dude, the repair. Dude, the repair. Dude, the repair. The repair is too late. Bunker down. Ay, caramba. So Flash is in all of the world of trouble here. All of his Marines died. That's it. All his Marines died. SCVs fighting. Oh, they killed a Zealot. That was nice of them. The Marines softened him up a little bit, but by golly, 3 Dragoons and a Zealot out. Zealot, get out of there. And Flash taps out. Holy smokes. Who expects that? Who expects their Protoss opponent to be like, yes, I will be Nexus firsting you, and then, bam, 4.5-minute big Dragoon Zealot attack. Deal with that. Flash was not ready for it. Flash was like, nope. He's macroing. I'm okay. I'll throw up a bunker or get some Marines and it will be good. That bunker died so fast. The reaction time for Flash was actually late, which is problematic, and Bisu takes him down. Sick. Sick build there from Bisu. Pretty crazy. Pretty quick and smart, as we say around here. Wow. Do we even need the scores after these games? Because they're always like 9,000 to 7,000 points. And it's 11 to 2 kill death ratio. That's always fun to see. It's pretty dead impressive. And then outspending by like 8,000 or 800 resources there too. Maths. I can sometimes do maths. I'm awesome that way. Okay, neat. Very, very neat stuff. So, well done there, Bisu. I mean, that was... Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't have expected that. See a Nexus first, you sit back and expect to have a couple of minutes of, you know, peace and tranquility. Oh, I just got a tweet here, too. Snow will continue to fall through the rest of the day today and turn showery tonight. There's more snow coming the next couple of days, and then next week looks snowy, too. Holy smokes! Like, we're going to get some flooding here, aren't we? All right, neat. We got more smart, quick games here, too. So that's awesome. Don't go anywhere. Sharp, effort, polypoid. Top right going to be sharp, bottom right going to be effort. Terror the Overlord checking the right way on this giant 4-player map. Who do we got watching here today? Hey, it's Gamo. What's up, dude? And another player named... Turning off their vision. Yeah, polypoid. A lot of places to expand. We've got hallucinated Kakarus flying around here. We've got Ursidons as well. We've got trapped Bengalas. Lots of wildlife on this map. I don't know why they trapped Bengalas, but this is too small of an area for Bengalas to be happy. So cruel. So cruel, whoever did that. Alright, Sharp. No pressure, but... Terrans are rooting for you, okay? Terran's hopes are resting on your shoulders. Sharp. Scouting? A little bit too early. Ah, yes. A proxy barracks. Okay, man. So if this is a hatch first here from Effort, Effort's going to be hard-pressed to hold it off. But Effort is an excellent Zerg player. Not a lot of replays of his from either myself or RJB. So this is a treat, right? This is a treat to watch Effort. So, going to be that play. It looks very much like this is not going to be an overpool because this drone's moving and we already have 200 minerals, and the timing here tells us everything it's going to be. Le pool de over. That was horrible. That was not French at all. I apologize to any French speakers who heard that. That was not something you needed to hear whatsoever. So it's not like a proxy barrack, like not building it down here, because he doesn't know where the Zerg player is the thing. Man, Terry's going to scout this so fast is the problem right now. And the Overlord is up. Because the hatchery coming up here has absolutely no sense of anything that's like this far away from it, right? It has vision of like this. So you build a barracks here, it's completely blind to that fact. SCV ready to block an SCV coming. Oh, there we go. Drone ready to block an SCV. Steve, the SCV, says, okay, I'm not trying to throw up a bunker, not at all. Just trying to scout your main. Let me in, please. And the drone's like, no. I'm gonna shoot at you with my spines. Get out of here. That's right, spines. SCV says fine, but the Marines are coming. Another SCV coming down. Bunker, go! Yes, bunker on the way. And here comes the response. Effort's got to do something about this. Drones coming in to try to kill this SCV. Good positioning there. But Marines have arrived. This is so tough. Do we let the hatch finish? Yeah, it's basically done. Let's do it. Let's try to hold this thing with what is the question? Enough lings, maybe? He's making 3 sets of lings. He's throwing up a creep colony. A Sunken to do wonders here. But 2 Marines, 3 Marines enough to shut down a creep colony that's trying to build. 2 Marines. There we go. That's a cancel on the creep colony. Second bunker coming up. That is in range of the hatchery. The first one wasn't, but the first one is covering the second one. Drone gets sniped. SCV dies. Stood a little bit too long on creep there. Second creep colony coming up in a position to hit that bunker, but not be hit by the bunker. Great spot from effort there. And it's taking Marine hits. The Lings have to jump in and try to save the day. They do kill an SCV. A couple of them explode into pools of blood there because, of course, they do. Another drone dies. Marines trying to take down this Sunken. No, the Sunken finishes 50 HP, 51 HP. The Marines die. The Sunken with 50 HP is fired away on that bunker. Gonna shut it down. There's no saving it. And there was nobody focusing on the hatchery, so the hatchery's not close enough to death just to focus it down either. Oh, effort. What a sick hold that was. And now these Lings are on a run by. Oh, I don't know about walling off here, Sharp. I might rather wall off top of the ramp here. It's 18 to 9 workers. Sharp might have overmade SCVs here as well. Bunker up. SCVs ready to rock. Ready to repair. Ready to circle of life this bunker so the Lings can't surround it. Lings are like, crap. Maybe there are too many Lings out. The economy is garbage for effort. But, I mean, Zerg's pretty used to that, this situation. Oh, and then expand. I don't know about expanding. Here from Sharp. I don't feel good about... What? No, you have... Guys, you have to protect this bunker a little bit. These Lings are still out. There's more of them now. Like, Ursadon's like, haha, suckers, get past me. Oh, this is bad. This is really, really bad for Sharp. Oh, yes, congratulations. You have 1... Oh, man. And he moved away. Bad. So bad. Quick, micro the Marines. Get them up there. Nope. Okay, all the Marines are dead. Bar. This Marine's also dead. Oh. All right, so Sharp didn't defend against Ling pressure. He tried to get a second base up when he couldn't protect it. There's Lings free inside the house now, causing all sorts of havoc. More Lings on the way. I mean, obviously, there's a lair on the back. Probably going to be a Spire based on the 200 gas we're looking at here. I mean, these aren't Jadong Lings, but they're effort Lings. They're pretty scary nevertheless. Lings trying to get up this ramp. The body block is good. No, wait, not good. Another Ling gets inside. Okay, well, the first 2 Lings got killed. No, they're still here. There are 3 Lings free inside the base. And then another group shows up. Goes for the run by. Well, stopping to kill an SCV. Nope. Dude, Sharp. Greed. It was greed that killed you here, Sharp. Just throwing it out there. You tried to go for a second base. You didn't wall off the top of your ramp. You thought you could hold this against Lings. And the Lings just bode their time. Bade their time. I think that's the word for past tense of bide is bade. They bade their time. And Sharp taps out. Effort gets the win. Yeah, like there was enough SCVs here to hold it against that Ling pressure, sure. But then they're like, well, I guess no Lings are ever coming here again. And then, bloop, everybody abandons this front. The Lings show up, crush the bunker, get inside the house. This natural base never completes. It should have never gotten started in the first place because the Zerg player is on 2 bases. Look, a 2-basing Zerg against a 1-basing Terran is fine. You did not need to expand like this. If you want to make a command center, build it inside your main. Right? Be a little bit safer against this Ling counterattack. You knew there were Lings out. Sharp. Ugh. All right, so Effort gets the win. Guess what we have coming up next, though? It's a RoyaL game. Fantastic. Amazing, amazing stuff. All right. So, very, very, very good play there from Effort. 11,000 and 9,000 points. Effort made more stuff than Sharp did with Lings. That's pretty easy, though. And then resources pretty even. So, we got a RoyaL game coming up next, all right? ASL Champion RoyaL is in our next replay. Hit that subscribe. I'm here 6 times a week, y'all. What else do you need from me to subscribe to this channel? It's Ruin here on Polypoid, and he's facing off against RoyaL, ASL champion, current ASL champion. Top right, it's going to be a Protoss. It's going to be Ruin, and in the bottom right, it is RoyaL, who really came out of nowhere to win the latest ASL. I mean, he'd been playing under the name Sorry for several years. He changed his name to RoyaL and won ASL pretty much immediately thereafter. Okay, a couple of months thereafter, but man, we got Piano watching, we have Mini watching. Got 700 APM for both of these players, spamming to their heart's content. All right, RoyaL. The hopes of Terran rest upon your shoulders. They were most recently resting upon Piano's shoulders, but you're a better player than Piano. So, let's see how this is going to go. Hallucinated Kakaru. That is... It's hard to say fast. Hallucinated Kakaru. Hallucinated Kakaru. Hallucinated Kakaru. Actually, that's not that bad. Saying it 3 times fast, not a big deal. Although I am a caster. It's what I do, is I say things quickly, and it generally works out for me. I don't know. I don't rightly know. Anywho... Gateway first. Aw, maybe some Zealot pressure. Come on, RoyaL. You've prepared for this stuff. You know how to deal with Zealots showing up at your base at 2 minutes. You're all sorts of ready for that. And the probe scouting the right way, too. If this was Bisu, man, opening up Zealot pressure and scouting the right way on a 4-player map, just... If it was Bisu, just give up. But Ruin is not anywhere near as good as Bisu is, so... I think we're okay. Look at this micro fight right here. This is pretty good, actually. Man, RoyaL's micro... Nuts. Trying to get that... Oh, he does! He wins the fight! What a boss! Keeps the SCV alive. And the probe's dead. So now Ruin's blind as to what's going on down there. Is there a bunker coming up? Is there a second base on the way? Who knows? SCV with full HP heading out across the map to see what's going on. Based on where that probe came from and how fast it arrived, he's going to guess top right. And he is correct on that guess. He's going to see a Zealot. Going to run right into Bob the Zealot here at some point. He's moving as fast as he can, okay? Yep, sees the Zealot. Zealot coming down. Bunker. Ah, Bunker was coming up before he knew there was a Zealot coming. Just being safe. And you know what? Being safe works out for you in this situation. Sometimes being safe can kill your economy. And then your opponent's not trying to be aggressive and their economy is way better than yours and then you die in the mid-game. But not happening here. Not this time. Nexus on the way. Is there a Cyber Core? Whoa. Ruin just skipped Cyber Core to expand. Okay. That's gutsy, man. But I guess he's assuming a fast expand here from RoyaL because of that bunker placement with the barracks here too, right? Like, why do you build these here instead of here unless you want to expand? Which I don't... Oh, hold position. Zealot takes some hits. Responds pretty quickly there. Ruin does. Yeah, there's your Cyber Core coming in. But after the expansion. On the other side, a factory is on the way, but RoyaL's not really going to be that much ahead in tech here. But he's not taking that second base. Like, that's the big thing right now, is that RoyaL is 1 base in this sucker, but he built the bunker and the barracks in a position to where... Oh, this is so tough. Such tough micro. Oh, he's like taking 1 hit each off of these Marines so that 1 more hit will... I guess? Okay, whatever. Guess he could have killed another Marine there, but... So these two he knows about. He doesn't know about the other 3. Oh my gosh, we're pulling the boys. So he's going to have a vulture, he's going to have a train of SCVs, and he's going to have like 5 Marines showing up. You don't have any, there's no forge, so there's no cannons available. This probe's like, is there, how many, what is the, oh gosh, that's like a lot of Marines coming to kill me. Oh, bad. Really bad stuff. Let's keep, okay, all right. Zealots, you're slow, but you're pretty fast compared to Marines without stim, and now he knows. Now the SCVs are here. Okay, is Ruin's Micro as good as Snow's is in a situation like this? SCVs body blocking for the Marines. Dragoons kind of firing on SCVs here. Not doing a good job targeting the Marines at all, actually. And just 1 Dragoon remains. The Marine count is pretty intense. They're reconsolidating. Do we want to chase the Dragoon? Do we want to push the front? You really got to push the front. He's getting a bunker up. That helps immensely. Yeah, Ruin greedily going for the Nexus play there. Delaying his ability to get Dragoons out. Only has the 1 here. He's trying to build another one. But okay, pops out of the gateway, dies immediately. That's rough, and that's a GG. Ruin taps out, and RoyaL gets a Terran win today on our compilation. Beautiful. Hooray. That is such good news. Every Terran fan was like, I was going to thumb down your video, Falcon, but then a Terran won a game, so I guess you live to fight another day. Oh, that's so funny. I love it. I like it so much. Good job, man. RoyaL gets the win, pulls the boys to make it happen, recognizes the greed of Ruin. He doesn't fall for the greed, doesn't expand at all back home. Has enough FCVs to keep the economy going while these guys are fighting on the front lines, and that was so cool. Oh, that was good. Yeah, and again, more fakery, right? Building that bunker at the front tricked Ruin into thinking that RoyaL was expanding, and then oops, he didn't. 8,100 points to 8,300 points in favor of RoyaL. Kill death ratio 11 to 7 there. Both players producing similar numbers of units. And resources from Ruin more, but that was bad. Right. Okay, we got one more replay to go. I don't know exactly who it is, but let's look forward to it together, and we'll be surprised together. Ah, it's so beautiful. It's Soma and it's Shuttle here on Fighting Spirit. Top right, it is Soma. And in the top left, it's Shuttle. We haven't seen them today, but my goodness, these are 2 excellent players. Ah, this has been so good. Again, go to RJB's channel at youtube.com/@RJB_TV. Just leave a comment saying thanks for the replays. Send him some love. Subscribe to his channel. All that fun stuff. Who's watching? Gameo and Sharper here. What's up, guys? We're going to turn off your vision because it'll be confusing later, I guess. Right. And we haven't had a PVZ in what feels like 4 or 5 games in a row now. So I'm interested to see what we get here. How there's going to be some aggression from our dude Shuttle with his 400 APM. Pretty darn close to what Soma's rolling with his 4 as well. Like, close enough that it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Pylon at the front. It's probably going to be a gateway, although we did see a forge opening once today. I think it was best. And it's a gateway. All right, gate opening here. Probe moving out for scouting purposes. I'm going to scout the right direction, unlike Terry the Overlord, which scouts the wrong direction. Gets in there, sees the creep, says everything's cool. Now the decision, right? We make a zealot, we pressure this. Oh, I assumed it was going to be hatched first. It's an overpool. Okay. Overpool from Soma. 3 sets of lings coming in against a not forge opening. Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. This is going to be pretty bad for Shuttle. Throwing down the expansion, too. Okay. Probe sees that and says, all right, well, I mean, these lings are coming out. But at least it's not a 1-base play. Maybe that's just for larva, though. Maybe it's just lings forever. Yeah, at this point, the goal is to not expand. The goal is to get zealots out. The goal is to pull some probes down and try to help block against the incoming Ling horde that is coming across the map to try to shut everything down here. I think the Terror of the Overlord is like, They don't actually know where the Protoss player is, but based on where that probe went, probe just kind of led everybody back home. Oh, that's not even a wall. Okay. Oh, surround on a zealot. That never happens. That is so hard to do. Probes coming up the ramp. I mean, blocking the ramp against the Lings coming up the ramp. And this is disastrous for Shuttle. He goes for the overpool Ling opening here. Is it enough? Is it enough? And double expanding behind it is Soma. Holy crap. Okay, so he doesn't expect to win with Lings. Or he'd be making more Lings, which he is not doing. But he's like, these guys are getting enough probe kills. I'm feeling pretty good about the fact that I am at 10 workers and getting a third base. Because Shuttle's only got 12, and he doesn't have any gas, and he doesn't have a second base yet. So this is a macro follow-up to an overpool. These Lings are just like, we're not going to engage with you, or we're going to delay your second base even more. Oh, actually, you know what? 400 minerals just came in now, so that really wasn't much of a delay. 3 Lings can't fight a zealot. They don't really want to fight a zealot. With like the best Ling micro of all time, you could probably kill a zealot with 3 Lings, but it's asking a lot against Shuttle to try to do that. Yeah, this is great. Third base. The follow-up, I'm going to envision Hydralisks here. Finally getting metabolic boosts is Soma. Although Soma's kind of our Muta guy, isn't he? I guess more against Terran than anything else, but he's extremely good with mass Mutalisk in ways that just makes everyone else look really bad with Mutalisks. Ooh, it is more Lings coming across here. Oh, but it's 3 hatchets. Shuttle has no idea what's going on. Shuttle doesn't know this third base is here. He's just trying to patch up the holes in his wall and hope that this cannon is done. Oh, this is a gamble from Soma. Yeah, he knows. He's not getting through this. Plus, that cannon's going to finish now. So the time of the Ling is over. Yeah, I mean, these Lings didn't accomplish anything. They should have been drones. He's making 4 at a time, so he's making up for it. But Shuttle's cool. He's got enough zealots to hardwall this thing and a cannon behind it, which is pretty much good against large numbers of Zerglings that Soma does not want to make. Oh my gosh, he's made another 4 Lings. There's no way. I was going to say there's no way Shuttle leaves this wide open, is there? Oh, he totally... And then Soma swings in through the backside, takes down the cannon. These probes are dying. The Zealots are like, well, crap. What do we want to do? Depower this gateway? Kill the gateway? That'd really shut things down bad here. That would really... Okay, but then the Zealots are like, there's nothing back home to defend us, is there? Accurate. There's a Spire on the way. There's 9 sets of Lings in production, which actually should be enough to handle these as long as they don't trickle in 2 or 3 at a time. Oh gosh, probe count getting absolutely obliterated here. There's 11 remaining. There's 11 remaining. But the Zealot shows up, shuts it down. Yeah, these Zealots overwhelmed, and Soma gets that win on a sick, quick and smart move. He swings up to this 12 o'clock base, comes down an alternate route right as Shuttle sends his Zealots out. It's like he knew what Shuttle was going to do, which maybe he did know what Shuttle was going to do. That is awesome. That is a killer awesome play. Just cannot ask for anything smarter than that. Gets in, boop, Shuttle doesn't leave any kind of Zealots plugging that hole. He's like, it'll just be for a minute. It'll be fine. Nope, it wasn't. Cannon dies. Everything dies. Zealots come across, but there is enough larvae to produce 9 sets of Lings at once because he's got the third hatch up. So who needs Sunkens? We're just going to fight. Actually, let's watch that fight real quick because it was looking pretty tough. So it's 4 Zealots. They're like, yeah, take this second base. You don't have a third. And then a bunch of Lings come down. Drones come in to fight. Lings cruise in from the third base. And it's just too much Zerg for 4 Zealots to handle. And Soma beautifully gets that win. That was amazing. So well done, Soma. Zerg gets a win against a Protoss here. 12,000 points to 9,000 points in favor of Soma. Similar units killed there, but Soma outproduced big time. 1 building raise. That was a cannon. And then Soma outspending the Protoss by about 500 resources in only 6 minutes. The math checks out. So that is going to be it from the first iteration of the kind of cheese, but also really awesome stuff, Quick and Smart games, as compiled by RJB and cast by Falcon Paladin. Well done. I mean, that was super, super, super good stuff all the way around. Really fun replays. Overall, some really smart stuff, some really good strategies, some really nice mind games, too. I mean, how many times did we see a player just be like, yo, yeah, I'm going into the mid game for sure. You'll see Ultralisks sooner or later. Nope. No. It was a fake out macro play into a super fast aggressive play. Awesome. All right, well, good. That's going to be it for me today, then. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.